everyone, I'm Lucy Nopo, and welcome to Final Fantasy 15, specifically episode Ardyn. As you can see, his beautiful face on my screen. I am very, very eager to get into this episode. Ignis has always been my favorite character, but Ardyn has been a very, very, very close second. I'm excited to see, what his story is, because I have always been under the impression that there was something deeper. And the prologue anime proved that there was so much more to him than meets the eye. So I am really excited to see what we're in for, and I'm going to start a new game. Easy is probably going to be better for me to do because I haven't played 15 in a while, but I'm going to go with normal. My boy Ardyn deserves the best. Having turned the Empire to shambles and shrouded the world in darkness, Ardyn, erstwhile healer of those who ailed, not those who died. How can he heal those who died? Now sits atop the Lucian throne denied him by the crystal some 2 millennia ago. I cannot speak today. I really need to get some new glasses.
Long ago, there lived a man, blessed by the gods, and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Ardyn Lucis Kylum. And he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
Why are we rewinding? I get that's how we get to the past, but why the film style rewinding?
Tension between the two countries remains high, with neither nation showing signs of backing down. In other news, a member of the Border Patrol has been reported MIA since sometime before dawn this morning. The missing officer has been identified as 28-year-old Mars Sapientia. Although Officer Sapientia allegedly reported for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male and was last seen wearing his Border Patrol fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact the Crown City Police immediately. And now a word from the Public Information Bureau. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the Kingdom of Lucis. The Founders' Day Committee has prepared a number of attractions in honor of this auspicious occasion, including a parade around the Citadel, as well as a statue of the Founder King himself. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in today's festivities. This has been a message from the Public Information Bureau.
What about you?
Now, on to the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild and sunny weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on special
the
assignment.
may experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the night. That concludes today's news and weather.
I forgot that he could do that crap. He is so handsome.
Home, sweet home at last.
Welcome to the Founders' Day Festival. In a moment, the parade will begin making its way through the city. King Regis is scheduled to participate in the festivities. Circling the Citadel alongside the statue of the Founder King, Somnus Lucis Kylum.
I am finally playing as Ardyn. This has me so pumped. And we're finally seeing Insomnia in the daytime.
Look, it's the statue of the Founder King. I want to go say hi.
That's nice, dear. Just don't wander off, you hear?
Yeah, especially not with this creepy man dressed in all black standing right behind you. Ardyn walks very slow. I get that you are immortal and are in no rush, but move!
So this is the city Somnus built on the back of his own flesh and blood. Just look at them, free of unaware of the war beyond their wall.
Is it called Insomnia because of Somnus? Did Somnus name an entire city off of himself? What? A conceited piece of dung. Can I talk to anyone? I want to talk to people. It has been centuries, probably.
In order to ensure the safety of all festival goers, we ask that you please follow all staff instructions. Vehicular access will also be limited in some areas around the Citadel for the festival's duration.
Can you? Ma'am, I'm immortal. I do not need your safety spiels. Can you, like, get on with it? Can you speak a little bit faster, please? Like, seriously, though. Ardyn, ow! You little fucking brat!
What need is there to worry when brick and mortar blinds them to the suffering outside? Why venture out into the world when you feel so safe within? What a life to live.
Why do you always talk whenever I'm close to the objective point? Like, I don't want to interrupt you because you probably are capable of breaking the fourth wall and all, but...
The fact that our nation still stands is all thanks to the kings who came before.
Not this king. This king wrecks your...
This is the statue of the Founder King? I see the sculptor took quite a few liberties.
Like, putting him in armor? God, Ardyn walks so slow!
And that must be the king's castle.
Like, I mean, yes, even though it's a skyscraper, so it doesn't really look like one. I'm trying to explore everything that there is to explore, but he moves so slow. Like, Ardyn, you may have all day, but I don't!
We should. No, of course. Absolutely.
Now, let the fireworks begin!
He said let the fireworks begin.
Cursed be the waving wings of the gods.
I don't think that's the type of fireworks he was talking about. Woo! That was... Like, I don't know how to describe that intro, but... Wow. The year is ME 734. Spirits are high in the Crown City as all of Insomnia prepares to celebrate Founders Day. Yet the citizens of the Lucian capital are in for a rude awakening. Ardyn has returned to interrupt their peaceful reverie and wreak havoc upon his former home, first reflecting on the events that brought him here. Ow. My hair is wanting to stab me in the eye. It's like, my eyeliner is already messed up. I don't need... It's her! Oh!
Oh, Ardyn, you can't expect me to believe that.
Oh, but I do. You have my word.
Well, in that case...
Aw!
You look exhausted, my love. Are you all right?
I am. The gods bless me with a power and a purpose to cure people of what ails them. I must see their will be done.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you.
She's so pretty!
Just as I shall be watching over you every step of the way.
Arden looks like
It
Jesus.
seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised of two things, one of which is rest.
The other is sex.
And the other?
Sex.
Is me.
What did I just say? cute.
Oh, Era, pray be with me, always.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. Like, seriously though, Ardyn looks like Jesus. He looks like a ginger Jesus. It's a little uncanny. Okay. We getting a shirtless scene this early? Oh. Ooh.
He's alive. Just as the ancient texts told.
Who?
That's
Take
the
him
ugly
away.
old dude. Oh, Prompto is not gonna age well. Is it just me, or does this sound oddly sexual? Like, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes while you're listening to that. I feel like more blood. So far, the gameplay I've gotten to experience has been looking around.
Don't touch me.
Peasants.
Status report. Everything is fine here.
Roger that. We'll transport the subject to your location.
And we'll have the medical team ready as planned.
Like, so far, all the gameplay I've gotten
What's the situation over there?
has been...
Nothing to report. We're just...
Oh! Oh, hello!
Adagium sighted!
Adagium?
Get it back in the cell, no matter what. We can't let that thing off this island.
Ow! Hey! Leave the shirtless guy alone!
Stop. Cease this. Cease this.
At once!
Oh! Holy crap! Ardyn enters overkill when his HP falls to 0. While in this undying state, his attacks deal more damage, but his maximum HP falls every time he takes a hit. When Ardyn's maximum HP falls to 0, the game is over. This music! Oh, I'm fighting Kingsglaive! Like, what does that word mean? Like, adagium. What does that mean? Is that gonna be explained? Like, I imagine it has some sort of Latin root, like Final Fantasy names tend to have. I don't know what that was that I did, but it was great and I loved it. Ooh! This picked up super quick. Like, look at him! Ah! Let's get out of here, Ardyn! Let's get out of here and... Well, not get you a shirt, but let's get you some pants. Let's get you some decent pants.
Enough!
Land 5 successful strikes to perform a finisher and create an opening to... Oh! Demonify? I can turn them into demons?
Enough!
press triangle on him. Woo!
What sins must I atone?
These memories are not my own. Could they be? Yes.
Ardyn is ripped.
I didn't purge him of the scourge. I bestowed it upon him.
Incredible. His power's unbelievable. Hey!
Aww. He seemed so sad. Eminent magic technological expert Versatile Basithia steals away to the Umbral Isle of Angelgar and absconds with Lucis's darkest secret, Adagium. He escorts the subject back to one of the Empire's magic research facilities for further study. So, Ardyn was captured for who knows how long, and then he escaped and got captured to be a test subject. This poor boy! This poor man! Can we just, like, get him some blankets? And, like, some hot chocolate? Does he know what hot chocolate is? Oh god, what if he doesn't know what hot chocolate is? Someone get this man hot chocolate, like, right now. Right now! Please! I'm gonna be really sad if Ardyn doesn't know what hot chocolate is.
Era.
My wife!
Somnus.
Forgive me, brother, but the throne seats only one.
Era! Gods, no!
Oh! Is this episode trying to make me cry right off the bat? Why does Somnus look like Ignis and Noctis's love child?
Ardyn Azunia, Chief Basithia would like to see you.
Where did Azunia come from? Okay, yay! I get to play as him now. In his non-Bad Touch Chancellor form. You know, just gonna come around here and steal this dude's journal. He runs funny. Granted, I've never seen Ardyn run before, so like maybe that's why I think. Who been drinking all this wine? And who been eating all the Jesus crackers? Like those are like the communion crackers, right? That's what they look like. Who been eating all those? Who's just gotten a bowl full of communion holy crackers and is just like, oh no. Is there anything else for me to pick up in here?
Nothing here to interest me.
Why not? Also, like, that thing on his back. I know what it is, but, like, I don't, know the name of it right now. Looks like the thing on, Cypher's jacket from Final Fantasy VIII. Alright.
Might as well head out.
Thank you for, talking me through what I was doing. He is so tall. I appreciate that Square just, like, gave us this abundance of cleavage. Just like an absolute ridiculous amount of cleavage. Like, bless you, Square Enix.
I dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made.
Hey, that is totally fine. I for one am fine with it.
Not the most enthralling view.
Hey, this is a very pretty, like, maybe you've gotten bored of it or something. I don't know, but... I'll check the journal stuff out in a little bit. I'm gonna come down here first. Nothing for me to do here? Alright. What is this music? It sounds like distant piano. Am I gonna open this and Basithia's just gonna be like sprawled out playing a piano? Like, oh, I've been expecting you. I better be careful, I might make someone ship that.
Come, have a seat.
That is a lot of food for one person. Your hair is very long.
Gods above, we thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you?
Excuse me? He's a man of faith.
Are you enjoying your stay?
No.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time. Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
Sex. Basithia's kind of creepy. I wouldn't put it past him. Let's ask about me.
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away. To think the powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man, it's incredible. The Star Scourge doesn't sap your life force, it gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are...
A monster.
Not a monster, a marvel. I can't wait to unravel all your mysteries.
Let's ask about the food. I'm curious about this food. Also, I'm hungry. I want
What is
food.
this food?
Meat, cloned in this facility.
Cloned?
We cultivated somatic cells, used them as donors to fuse the nucleus transplant cells to the recipient oocytes, and then we...
Enough. I've no ear for the ramblings of a lunatic.
I'm sorry. Just how quickly Ardyn put a stop to that was really funny to me. Okay.
What is it you want from me, anyhow? What about me interests you so?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right. We need those powers that you possess.
Calling him a god
With
is
your
sacrilegious.
strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis. You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
Come along.
I think I still had one more thing to say. No! Come back! Can I take any of this food? Please. I probably haven't eaten in years. I have more to say. Ah! Wonder how long this episode is.
This is the fruit of my labor. A small portion of it, that is.
What is that thing? It looks slimy.
I envy you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look.
Oh. Let's see, I found more pages. Why does this dude have so many journals just like stashed all over the place? Ooh, there's a resting place here.
This is our world?
It has been estimated that Eos came into existence some 4.5 billion years ago. Ancient myths tell tales of 6 protector gods who first alighted upon Eos in the ancient Solheim era.
I'm really curious about the Solheim era.
Fossils thought to be remains of the oldest members of the human race were discovered in the Vistala region.
Oh, this has so much stuff in it.
Some claim that humans discovered fire in the Sukarp region even before the dawn of the Solheim civilization. According to legend, the fire god Ifrit first bestowed his burning wisdom upon a man who later sat the throne of Solheim. The mechanized civilization of Solheim is presumed to have originated in the Diskai and Klain regions. Exactly when the civilization rose and fell, however, remains the subject of much investigation.
Ah!
The enormous crevasse separating the regions of Klain and Duskai is known as Telpar Crag. It is here that the War of the Astrals is said to have taken place. When Ifrit tried to reduce mankind to ash, the other gods fought back, and some claim this clash caused the collapse of Solheim.
Okay, so I was just talking about how I wanted to know more about Solheim, and this actually is clarifying a lot of it.
It is said that Ifrit, having lost the War of the Astrals, was interred atop the Rock of Ravito. After the war, the ice goddess Shiva allegedly sank into a deep slumber, nestled in the Goravas Rift of Volúp.
Like, there is so much stuff in the world now.
To this day, no one knows what became of the blade god, Bahamut.
I have heard Bahamut, apparently, in this iteration, pronounced so many different ways.
The Earth god Titan can be seen supporting the meteor at the heart of the Disk of Kothis in Duskai.
Like, I like the pronunciation Bahamut better. Bahamut. Why is it spelled with 2 O's then? Then again, I guess if it were Bahamut, why isn't it spelled with 2 T's at the end? But whatever, I like Bahamut better than Bahamut.
As for the storm god Rama, legend has it he sealed himself away within Fosha Hollow in Duskai. The sea goddess Leviathan disappeared in the wake of the war. Some say she swam below the waves and slumbers beneath the city of Altisha. Some 2,000 years ago, the gods granted Somnus Lucis Kylum 2 gifts: the sacred stone and ring. With these in hand, he founded the kingdom of Lucis. In the centuries since, Lucis has managed to expand its territory while struggling to suppress a parasitic plague. As of ME 722, Mor's Lucis Kylum sits the throne as the 112th monarch of his line. Regis Lucis Kylum is King Mor's firstborn son, and first in line to succeed his father.
Firstborn. So that means there's more, like he has siblings. This is adding a lot to the story.
Angelgard, off the coast of Golden Key, is an uninhabited island that Lucians regard as sacred ground. Ancient texts tell of a monster known as Adagium supposedly sealed away within, but investigations into its existence have yet to provide conclusive evidence.
It is true. Because I'm Adagium.
Soon after the establishment of the Kingdom of Lucis, House Fulleré founded the nation of Tenebrae. The Empire began its occupation of Tenebrae in ME 359, a move that was initially met with much apprehension. In order to assuage the dissenters, the Empire preserved the Oracle's home of Fenestala Manor. This concession was partially made for political purposes. House Fulleré enjoys close ties with the line of Lucis. The Accordo Protectorate has developed into a bustling league of towns at the heart of maritime trade. In ME 606, the Empire won an important battle against the allied forces of Lucis and Accordo, and in turn, annexed the Protectorate. The country is steeped in traditions and cultures that are incompatible with imperial rule, so the Empire has permitted it a measure of relative political autonomy.
Like, wow! So, like, Ardyn coming back into the world has been, like, a kind of recent thing.
Centuries after the founding of Lucis, a movement to revive the lost civilization of Solheim arose around the Weltham region. Leading the charge was House Aldercat, whose brave deeds brought about the rise of the Niflheim Empire. The Empire built upon Solheim's magic technology and employed it for military use. This new firepower helped the Empire fell its foes, taking Tenebrae in ME 359 and Accordo in ME 606. As of ME 722, under the direction of Emperor Aedalus Aldercat, the Empire is developing new arms fusing magitech with demons.
I am just now learning how to pronounce a lot of the things in this game. I didn't know it was Aldercat. I thought it was Aldercapt. Like, capt. Not Aldercat. Like, Alder, you know. Anyway.
Vestiges of the ancient Solheim civilization can still be seen in the ruins of Piteous and Steeleth Grove. Several ancient structures also dot the forest of the Fall Grove that encircles Castlemark Tower. Excavation of these various sites is currently underway.
Piteous was something I never actually went to go complete. So, maybe that has something in it that I missed.
In ME 501, during an expedition in the Ulwat region, the Imperial Army discovered a new species known as demons.
Okay, so that's it. Okay. I'm wondering if it's gonna be, like, necessary for me to split this into episodes. It's entirely possible. Hold on, let me check this out real quick.
At center, we see what I presume to be Lucian warriors and the kings of yore. I've learned a great deal about the first king of Lucis, but I never knew he was second in line. It seems to depict a legend in which the chosen king dispels the darkness. If that's true, does that mean Lucis intends to someday stand above all others? Their trifling tales mean nothing in the face of our superior technology. Only we can restore balance to our world.
He really does resemble Ignis in some way. I am honestly actually going to be a little bit pissed off if they reveal that Ignis is, like, related to Noctis. Like, I am actually going to be a little bit pissy.
At the top of the painting, we see the Oracle herself. The bloodline of the Oracle is one of the oldest in Eos, originating with Eromirus Flore. Only they possess the power to commune with the gods.
She is so pretty!
Depicts the Oracle as some goddess of light herself. She'd doubtless prove a powerful ally if she could be persuaded.
Like, seriously, I'm a little bit feeling some way for the Oracle.
On the sides of the frame, we see the Hexathian. Conspicuously absent is the traitorous god of fire who started the Great War of old. Perhaps developing a deeper understanding of the demons will bring us closer to comprehending their divine counterparts. But what if I were to find a way to combine those two disparate elements?
That sounds like
By
a bad
my
idea.
estimation, the grotesque creatures depicted here are likely demons. Could this mean these monsters will be harbingers of the apocalypse? If only we could find a way to harness their power for ourselves.
The line of Lucis was chosen to eradicate evil from Eos. And with the divine on their side, how could they fail?
They are dropping a lot of lore on us here. Yeah, I'm gonna take a rest. I'm gonna take a little rest. Ardyn, why are you sprawled out like that? You have an entire couch! Like, lay down horizontal on it. Why are you just, like, sinking? Like, meh. No, but seriously. Like, that's not how you lay on a couch. Wow, just how much it has dropped on us in, like, such a little span of time is honestly a little amazing. I am thrilled with this game so far. Or, well, with this DLC. It feels like a game all of its own. I dig Ardyn so much. I'm wondering what made him go with, like, the particular haircut and style he chose. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to leave this episode here. If you liked this episode, be sure to let me know with a like and a comment down below, maybe. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. I'm going to leave this episode here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!